Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are going to be reacting to a couple of 17 unit songs. I believe, if I had them pulled up, these are from 2017. So we've got Change Up, Trauma, and I think it's called 13 Months Dance. I think it's got two names, and then Pinwheel. So we went ahead and got these 17 lyrics for these because we usually try to double check with them because sometimes they've had subtitles and sometimes not. So we went ahead and just checked on one of the videos and saw that they did not. So we have the lyric videos that we'll be watching as well. So depending on how this goes, this video, you might see it all in one. If we get lucky, you might notice that this is part one and there's a part two. That just kind of depends on how things go.
I feel like we've gotten past those ones that were giving us most people a lot of issues, but like, yeah, at the same time, just better to be safe and sorry.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and watch the lyric videos and listen to the song first and then watch the music video afterwards. But yeah, I'm super excited. I've been super ready for this ever since we decided to go ahead and do this. And then you guys seemed really excited for it. And we are watching the Nana tour now on Patreon. And just like, I feel like the more we get to know them, the more I'm excited to like get their music because I know them better and their voices. I'm starting to get there. So that's really cool. So we are going to go ahead and start with Change Up. I was looking at the lyrics. So we've got Uzi, as usual, S-Coops.
The three of them in this song, basically.
Yep. Okay. So, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even recognize Uzi.
I know. How cute.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get in with the Change Up.
Hoshi and S-Coop smolder, though.
What's coming in?
I was like, yeah, it's quiet. Really ooh. Working every day on the vocals. Yeah. That chain, I know.
You hear that vocal?
The both of them?
Yeah, underneath him.
They are changing it up.
Okay. We didn't go from the falsettos to I wasn't ready for that change up in particular.
He warned us.
How do you know? It's the layered vocal. Oh, the vibrato. Let me do it again, do it again. Change up, change up, change up, change
change up. We change up, change up, change up. We change up, change up, change up. We change up, change up, change up. 어떤 곳에서 어떤 느낌이
I am not gonna lie. When he hits that note,
That one, but not
That
quite.
was
Like
good.
the
Yeah,
one,
yeah, yeah.
It was a little bit higher than that.
when he hits that note and like the vibrato hits, it's so satisfying.
어떤 곳에서
Yeah.
어떤 느낌일지 우리가 저기에 서로 We change up, change up, change up. We change up, change up, change up.
I knew it. I knew they were just going to just completely drop it. Oh,
Well, that was fun. I don't even know what to call that,
Leaders
but
in the
the
house.
fun. I like
That
the.
was-
It's just it's still familiar. You still recognize this, but like
but we're changing it up. We're changing it. We're constantly growing. We're constantly changing it up, but we're still who we are, and you're changing with us, and we're growing. But you recognize us because it's not like our core foundation has
Yeah.
changed.
I like the flair when I was younger. That one I really liked that line.
Oh, I was like, I still want to keep doing this the whole time.
We can. We're about to listen again. I'd never been called out, I think, quite like that in a song. I didn't even realize until you said something.
I was just yeah, he caught me nodding my head, and then I noticed you were doing it too. And I'm like, ooh,
You're
all right, fine. I liked the feeling of that, though. I liked the feeling of like changing up the song, but like you said, kind of keeping it familiar throughout. But even then, I still almost couldn't get a handle on which one was coming. And then kind of just the talking about the journey of going through and changing together as like idols and fans, or I mean, just in life in general, but I think specifically because they mentioned 17,
Mm-hmm.
just that journey of like wanting to stay true to who you are, but also needing to accept the fact that you change. You
The
change and
also
grow.
that they haven't even shown, I guess at this point, like even half of
Yeah,
what they've
I
got.
haven't
so
shown everything, so not everything's going to always stay exactly the same. There
That
has
was-
to be change.
That was so much fun.
So I'm very excited to see what the music video is going to look like. I have no idea what we're going to see.
I did it.
You already did it? You
I've
sure?
done- uh-huh.
Promise? Okay, fine.
The trust is not here. I was like, it's low.
It's really quiet. I'm so excited to vibe to this.
They're
again.
waking up.
It's so vibey.
17 o'clock. Oh, why are they sitting on each other? Wait, stop. They're on fire. Oh,
Leaders are in the house.
that floor is trippy. Look, I think this was the thumbnail.
That's hilarious. I don't know why I love that so much.
Okay.
Architecture. Interesting. Okay.
It's got my initials. Outfit. Hello? The slow
It
turn.
changed too. Okay.
Oh, their flare turned into a firework.
Change up. Change up.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't. That hat. I love it.
Change up, change up, change up. We change up, change up, change up. We change up, change up, change up. 어떤 곳에서 어떤 느낌일지
He's living his best life in this. What is happening?
Oh, cute.
change up, change up, change up. We change up, change up, change up.
I forgot.
Excuse me.
You keep doing that. You keep. We're having a tea party.
We are.
Oh, can I be invited?
I'm the Mad Hatter because I'm just all over the place at this point.
Look at S's hair.
It's
It's
so
so
fluffy.
fluffy. What does that say? Oh, it
Change
says
up.
change up.
It's just Chang Yupe. I see what they were doing here. The change goes around.
That's.
I'm sorry, it's like one of those signs when like the letters are in different places.
Still.
I love it. Are you just the coolest or what?
He is. Oh, he put the glasses on.
I love the hit.
Look at them working.
His hoodie. Oh my goodness. Hello?
What are you doing?
Scared I stopped the recording, but I didn't.
Oh.
I was noticing. I'm pressing all sorts of buttons. Hold on. If I can find it. It says Girl Gang.
Support?
Something, but I just think
Something?
I love it.
Hey. I don't know. I love that. Oh, mirror. Every angle.
Why?
the laying down. Whoa, they burst through. The laying down choreo. Oh. All that work. All that work.
What? 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 I have never seen such like simple choreography and like in terms of like just the movements that were being made be so cool. They just seem like they were like swagged out
It's nonchalant,
to the
but,
max.
like-
It was just it was very like nonchalant, very confident. Like, what's up? I'm here. I'm just moving my arm, but I still look like the coolest in the world right now. I'm doing this.
Chung Upe.
I was one of those like anyway. That song just put me in such a good mood. I just like the whole vibe of it. It's such a vibey song, the way that they like produced it and composed it. And it really makes you want to move. And of course the message as well. But then they added in just like the slight, like confident choreography, the little movements, the head tilts, everything just kind of added to the attitude and the mood of it. I love that. I felt
Added to the attitude.
added to the attitude. I said it once, I couldn't say it again.
I'm sure that every single one of these is going to be upbeat like this.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for more vibes. Yeah. Are we going to change it up?
Okay.
And
So
now we're
now
going to
it's
drama. Oh no. I mean, maybe it's good trauma.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
Drama can be
That
good in ways
sounded-
that
that
it teaches
sounded-
you things.
True. That, I mean, I wouldn't call it good, but like, you
I'm trying to find the positive here.
Okay.
I've already got plenty of it. Okay.
that first note already sounded kind of up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ding, you know?
Yeah. Tring. Again. Okay. So. Okay. Lyrics as Scoops 101.
Okay, bye.
Vernon. I love how much of a hand they have in everything. I don't know that I'll ever get over that.
Composed by.
Okay. Let's do it. Feels very in the back of my head.
I'm in trauma, I'm in stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래.
The rasp.
아니 저저해. This my trauma, my trauma, trauma got me, baby. 중일 때나 잡해, basically ain't no friend.
Oh no.
Boxed in, 나 혼자의 세.
I'm not smiling because of what he's saying. It was the way he came in, and his voice is just something else. I love it.
My trauma got me, baby. 중일 때나 잡해, basically ain't no friend. Boxed in, 나 혼자의 세계. Stuck in my fantasy life Dreaming it to be real life 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize 이러다가 now alone 남을 거야 I don't know what to do 이거 말고 막힌 귀 속 박힌 your phone 볼륨을 키워 I don't wanna be alone 잊혀지기 싫어 So I'ma sing this song anybody 듣고 있어 겨우 뱉어내는 숨 들이키는 법은 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기
Get out of my ears.
Okay. Yes. Also, that tells me like that's how the song started, right? Like how you said it was kind of like back here.
Mhm.
The beat itself sounds very like clogging, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like I feel like that was kind of obviously it was on purpose, but like it kind of just feels like it's clogged back here and it's just going.
There's a
woo, woo,
very
woo.
bright like pring that noise, but the actual
The lower one, the
Mhm.
woo, woo
Yeah.
one right there. That's like what Vernon said. Like just resonates with how that noise is like kind of. It does feel very foggy.
Mhm.
That's how.
I feel very much like we're talking about how we use music to kind of
Mhm.
like deal with or like cope with things, or at least have it as an out. So
들이키는 법은 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지 가난지 어려워 이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 마음속 내가 있는 곳은 한편 남지 I'm in trauma, it's got me sad
why is that
Stuck in trauma, 노래나
So pretty.
Blah 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 아니 저저해 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma yeah, now it's got me sad, sad, sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma yeah.
Here you go.
나의 미숙함 나의 의구심 속에서 피어난 머릿속 트라우마 내가 살아있는 이유가 도대체 뭘까
The echo.
sounded very empty?
누가 날 괴롭혀 애석해도 난 그냥 노래하기 아님 더 갇혀버려 내 트라우마에 정신이 비폐해지며 스스로 땅굴을 파더 깊어지는
The emotion.
더 깊게 스스로도 찾지 못하게 이 트라우마의 끝이 어딘지 나조차 몰라 잡아줄 손이 필요해 겨우 뱉어내는 숨 들이키는 법은 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지 가난지
That's the truth.
이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 마음속 내가 있는 곳은 한편 남지 I'm in trauma, it's got me sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 Blah 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 아니 저저해 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma yeah, now it's got me sad, sad, sad
Ooh, those vocals.
Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah Yeah, 소리 sing, yeah, 노래소리도 줄어들겠지
Ooh, it got darker.
누구든 좋으니 여기서 꺼내줘 아니면 너라도 들어와 줘 Now it's got me sad, sad, sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah
That's not how I was expecting that to end.
Well, that seemed very personal.
Very personal, very real, like very like raw, I guess
Mhm.
is the word. I think very much the internal struggles that you have and trying to find a way to feel a lot less alone in them, whether, and like I think in S Coop's line, I think it was his, that he mentioned like either get me out of here or you come join me in here so that
Mhm.
I'm not alone. And then Mingyu consistently singing about how like I just want to sing, I feel like I need the music, and so that makes me feel like it was a lot about trying to find a way to deal with the trauma so you feel a lot less stuck in it, and sometimes maybe music can help with that.
Especially in their case.
Mm-hmm. Wonu's verse was
Roll.
very, very like straight to the heart.
He had the effects with it too. I felt like with the echo, like you said, in the open like room that sounded like
Yeah.
there was nothing in it, and then he went into the part where he was very like almost like desperate, like passionate. And you can tell in the way he sped it up, and he like and then it was continually to have he had like the back and forth sometimes between
Yeah,
the
it
ears
was
as
going
well.
back and forth.
It was a lot more. It was very interactive in a way.
And he started
like-
off kind of like a talk rap too, like
Mm.
I'm just here to explain what I'm feeling. And then, like you said, you felt the passion. You felt like what he was feeling.
And they all like sang and rap in like this lower like
The
register
lower
with like
register.
with a rasp. It was all very raspy or whispery, which it was very interesting. I liked it. It was just like, whoa, why are we doing
Yeah,
this?
everything just felt
Yeah.
very deep, or like in the back of my
Yeah.
head, or like just like right here in my ears. It was very interesting. I really liked it. I didn't expect it to be that sound
Mhm.
with that message, but I like how they did it. I think it was very creative. Very
I-
creative choices.
I like their styling when they do
Mhm.
things like this.
Okay, so excited to listen to it again and see the music video, but I am excited to I always feel like I hear something else a second time,
Mhm.
something I didn't hear the first time, and we get to see it. So let's go, hip hop team.
Oh no. Oh no.
Lots of loneliness.
Looking at yourself. Oh no. Is there a pea under that mattress?
I'm in trauma.
Ooh, they look like spider webs.
Stuck in trauma. 노래나 부를래. Blah 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 blah. 아니 저저해.
Mm.
This my trauma. My trauma.
He sounds very
Whoa,
exasperated.
that was cool.
Basically ain't no friend. Boxed in, now
He's got his fans.
Stuck in my fantasy life.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
At least he's in a room with his fans.
No.
Why does he look so good?
I don't
though?
know. He looks great in this color. But it doesn't look like cobwebs.
It does, but interesting how he's got the rope and then Renan's got the
Ah.
sand. And
This my
he's
trauma.
feeling stranded.
Trauma got me
Yeah.
bad. 중일 때나 잡혀. Basically ain't no friend.
Instead of an open blue sky, it's literally a cube, like a box.
Dreaming it to be real life. 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize. 이러다가 now alone 남을 거야.
I love his flow change-ups.
That
Dreaming it to be real life. 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize. 이러다가 now alone 남을 거야. I don't know what to do. 이거 말고. 막힌 귀 속 박힌 your phone volume을 키워. I don't wanna be alone. 잊혀지기 싫어. So I'ma sing this song and your body to go so.
I like how they keep opening. Oh, the light that shines on
Just
him.
trying to get out of my face, you attractive human.
This my trauma, my trauma, and now it's got me sad, Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. This my trauma, my trauma, 잊혀지는 것에 대한 익숙함. 나의 미숙함, 나의 의구심 속에서 피어나. 머릿속 트라우마, 내가 살아있는 이유가 도대체 뭘까?
Just the blue.
가주처럼 일부가 날 괴롭혀 애석해도 난 그냥 노래하기 아님 더 갇혀버려 내 트라우마에 정신이
Interesting, right in the moment that you mentioned, he gets like extremely passionate about it. He kicks like he's just so frustrated with what he's feeling and what's out of it.
And the shadow.
I
It's
really
so
love
significant.
both the last video and this one. I felt like the framing of the scenes is very artistic.
Yeah.
도대체 뭘까? 미꾸라지처럼 일부가 날 괴롭혀 애석해도 난 그냥 노래하기 아님 더 갇혀버려 내 트라우마에 정신이 비폐해지면 스스로 땅굴을 파더 깊어지네 Yeah, 더 깊고 더 깊게 스스로도 찾지 못하게 이 트라우마의 끝이 어딘지 나조차 몰라 잡아줄 손이 필요해 겨우 뱉어내는 숨 들이키는 법은 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지가 난 제일 어려워 이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 마음속 내가 있는 곳은 한편 남지 I'm in trauma, it's got me sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 Blah 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 아니 저저해 This my trauma,
Stuck in it.
trauma and
He's listening with his headphones, you see? Excuse me.
Now it's got me
Just so interesting. Interesting the way that it's by
It's the same people. That makes sense.
That's so interesting. I was also thinking this whole like
Yeah.
the fact that they're connected but they're separate is
Yeah.
just,
They're not actually together, but they're like all in one room, but they're not actually, basically.
and they've
They're
got some like
still alone.
overlapping
Yeah.
themes in each room, but not quite the same. Okay. And you do feel very much like a sort of like chill hip hop vibe from that song, which I really like. I like the feeling they went with and the way that they like got their emotion across. I feel like it was very effective. Okay.
Wow.
So somehow have to move on from that to this is 13 Months Dance. This is the one I think I couldn't figure out, because when I went to like Apple Music to check, because I was trying to figure out the name of this song, it had this name, and so I'm not sure if it's just like a double name song or what exactly, so maybe you guys can tell us. But I'm really excited for this too. Just so far we've had
two very different
songs, which I mean they're completely different units, but
Yeah.
it's just really, really interesting to see, and I feel like it's giving us a better like into that.
That person's name is Dirty Orange.
Well, it can't always be clean.
It can. I just thought it was cool.
But yeah, so we're super excited to hear the remaining 2 units that we have. So let's go ahead and get into it. Crackling.
Okay.
I'm having to restart because I read none of that because I was so stuck on that guitar.
The guitar, but I also like the part where it goes.
That too. It already feels so performance, which I know makes sense, but like it just, I'm loving the change that we just had.
Lower.
Let me actually read it this time.
Okay, June.
Okay. Okay. Oh, do you hear the pop?
Yep, right there. Ooh.
사라지지 않는 거라 믿어 믿음을 의심한 적이 없어 목말리고 추워져도 이곳에 서서 나의 움직임 너의 의미가 존재할 수 있는 그 시간을 열고 그럴 수
an
있다면
instrument?
그래 그럴 수만 있다면 나를 그려낼게요 13월의 춤 너를 위해 릴리리 야바이 너를 위해 릴리리 야바이
This is ridiculous.
1월부터 12월 매번 돌아도는 널 찾고 있어 두 눈 말고 진정으로 마주치면
I can feel that in my like heart.
사계절로
That beat.
우릴 가둘 순 없지 only 내가 그린 손끝 알아보미와 너의 눈물 흰 눈이 되어 서로 감동의 물결 만들어내요 yeah
He had an echo to his voice too.
내가 그린 손끝 알아보미와 너의 눈물 흰 눈이 되어 서로 감동의 물결 만들어내요 yeah 너를 위해 릴리리 야바이 너를 위해 릴리리 야바이
That hesitated drop.
오직 너의 앞서 십수모래 그곳에서 춤을 출 거야
Okay,
I'm so excited for this video.
well, I like the idea of it's like it was like not even like the normal cycle of like the earth and like how things go.
Yeah,
We're gonna like
13th
meet
month.
in the 13th month or the season that's not even a season. Like we're gonna like break all expectations to do this, like, you know.
Because the passion for it is continuing in such an like intense and passionate way. I also really like the distortion of the song a lot. I feel like a lot of the beat or a lot of the instruments used a very interesting distortion. Like I literally felt at one of them, like I felt like it was mirroring my heartbeat or something like that. And I just felt the beat very strongly. So the instruments that they used, whatever they used in the composition of the song, just like really made you feel the beat of it. But I feel like it was, yeah, like you said, the interesting, like he even mentioned like first through the 12th month, and then there's this 13th month.
And then he also mentioned the seasons and like meeting outside. It was almost just like
Yes.
breaking the reality to like of like this can't even hold us in. We're gonna be like meet here type of thing.
And mentioning dance and mentioning just like the beat, music, everything just felt very cohesive for like what they were saying. So the entire time I'm sitting here trying to picture what this would look like because it's the performance team and the song itself. Just you could feel the performance from it. But of course I could never come up with what they're going to do. So I'm very excited for this.
I
am
want to know
thrilled
if
for
this is going to be artistic as well.
Well,
like
is that them?
Oh,
Is it? I'm just wondering.
it has to be.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Did you 1080 it?
Nope,
It
but
is,
It's the
it's-
same.
It is the people, yeah. So this is going to be fun.
It seems like it all seems to be this like project that they did, which is really interesting. Okay.
That might just be, it just might be that I recognize the word and that it sounds like something. I would say that it's them.
I would agree. Oh, who's looking straight at me?
I don't, his eyes closed? June? Whoa, it's like they're... Whoa.
넌 내 꿈에 살고 아름다우면 날 흔들고 가고 날 기다리고 기다리게 hey, hey. 살리고 널 기도하게 널 붙게
Excuse me.
나의 움직임
Excuse me, part 2. I can't.
나의 움직임 너의 의미 같아
Why are we so slithery?
존재할 수 있는 그 시간
Oh, he's like moving. That was cool.
그럴 수 있다면 그래 그럴 수만
I'm scared for the strop.
나를 그려낼게요 13월의 춤 너를 위해 릴리리 야바이
Okay.
That was so synchronized.
Oh.
I didn't like any of that scene, but I want to watch it again because I
Oh,
loved it.
because you didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it.
Why was Dino smirking at me like that?
There was a lot of other movements happening.
There was also a lot of eye contact.
Yeah.
I got a little flustered.
How does he? There you go. Look at him. Okay. Oh, all the way down and wait, where?
A lot of staggered movements.
Ooh. And then the back. Oh. Yeah, you know what the facial expressions. Oh, casting a spell.
Oh my goodness.
I know, that's like they're gliding. They don't even look like they look like they're defying gravity. Sir.
I can't.
Whoa. We're doing hip thrust straight into the 13th month.
Do I say thank you? I don't know what you said. Straight to the 13th month. Let's go. I'm struggling because I get flustered when I make eye contact with Dino, so then I look at June, and then I get flustered, so then I look at like Hoshi, and then I'm just like,
I mean, they look like they're defying gravity, which because like they're so fluid in the movements they're doing.
defying gravity.
What's the reference?
Huh?
What's the reference? Please tell me.
Wicked. Wicked is the reference.
I've not seen Wicked.
Okay.
You know.
Anyway,
I know I was missing something.
yes, they do look like they're defying
Which-
gravity, but they also are just a little like too powerful to look at all of them at the same time. Like I'm really struggling with that.
I was gonna say it because that kind of like loops back in with the like how what they
Mhm.
were saying in the lyrics. Everything kind of seems like defying the like essence of
The laws and like the reality.
these outfits, by the way. Okay, no. Oh, the clock.
Whoa, whoa.
눈을 말고 진정으로 마주치면 우리의 13월로 만남 이루어져 사계절로 우릴 가둘 순 없지 only
Oh, the people.
내가 그린 손끝 따라봄이와 너의 눈물 흰 눈이 되어 서로 감동의 물결 만들어내요 yeah 너를 위해 릴리리 야바이 너를 위해 릴리리 야바이
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh. Don't end. Okay. The people are down.
Everybody's down.
I have-
Oh my goodness.
I have thoughts.
Oh no.
I have thoughts. So hear me out, right?
I'm a little speechless.
Hear me out, right?
I'm listening because I'm
Ready?
speechless.
All right. So these extraterrestrial beings came down from outer space.
Here we go. Everybody buckle in for the story.
I'm just saying, you just can see the movie now, right? And this is like they were like literally hypnotizing the crowd. Did you see them take over? This is how they're gonna take
Dance
over.
aliens.
Did you see how they're gonna take over the world? Like the people were just normal, and then our ETs came down in their what they thought were human clothing, because you know they probably looked at like like clothing from the past and like, yeah, this looks about right, we're flowy. And
Who'd they look at?
Greeks. I don't know. Like, I mean, it's not quite a toga, but it was kind of flowy.
It was very flowy. I knew the minute they were laying there and I could see the pieces. It's like, oh, we've got like the beautiful, like lyrical dance sort of like outfit going on here, which they utilized with all of the movements.
They hypnotized with their eyes and their hips. Hypnotized the crowd, and that's why the crowd turned around and also decided to drop. And then space.
Good.
Thank you.
I like that.
The 13th month
deserves an Oscar.
Is space, because when you're not on planet Earth anymore, there's
Time
no
works
more
differently.
Just make it crap up.
Oh man, I think one thing that I think is like extremely important to mention about the performance team, all the teams especially, I think when you hear like performance team, obviously your mind goes to like dance and things like that. And I want to like make sure we take like a second to comment on like the vocals as well, because it's a performance not only of the dance but of their artistic ability in general, and just like the singing, the vocals they were beautiful, the production of it was beautiful. And then, of course, the dance was as well. It was very, very expressive in a lot of different ways, evoked a lot of different emotions. But I did feel like it was very intriguing how we start with this sort of normal everyday life scene, and then by the end, everyone's standing on the sides and everyone's down with them. So it's just like they kind of pulled everybody in, which, if I was watching them dance, I would probably be pulled in as well. There's no doubt in my mind.
I'm telling you. And also, I said toga when I was talking about Greece, but it was also, I was like, isn't that more like Roman? I mean, with a Greek god. I'm still on this. I'm going to be looking up, like, this is going to be my Halloween costume next year.
Like every shot.
They looked really cool. I like I liked Dino's boots.
Yeah.
Look, they got space shoes. Look at the apes.
No. Okay.
Why would you stop it there? All right, let's go to the next one. It sounded a little
okay.
Sentimental.
So we've got our last one, at least from 2017, before we keep moving forward through the discography. So this is Pinwheel.
Like a pinwheel that sits like and flows with the wind type pinwheel?
I assume so. So I am super excited for the vocals that we're going to get out of this. These pictures are so soft.
Photos.
Okay.
Piano.
Yeah, so we get that intro.
Oh.
너를 기다리다 바라봤어 저기 멀리 어느 생각 찬바람이 계속 부는 것 같아 아주 작은 바람 깊이 혼자서 그저 멍하니 누군가 쓸쓸하게 찾는 게 꼭 나 같아 이런저런 일들 손 가쁘게 바쁜 이모 같은 세상 때문에 너와 내가 멀어진 거라 둘러대면 괜히 나는 잘못 없는 것처럼 부면에는 것만 같아 그러지 못하고 바람만 맞으며 서 있어 먼 훗날 너에게 미안하지 않게 늘 난 기다릴래 그래 그게 더 맘 편해 오는 길을 잃어 오래 걸린 때도 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼 먼 훗날이라도 사람들은 다들 겉으로만 바람이 차지했냐 물어봐 그냥 그렇게 묻고 지나가서 다 잊어버릴 거면서 물어봐 너에게
Oh wait, the way that
And the vocals, yes.
the
너에게서 부는 바람 같아서 그저 아무 말 없이 기다릴 뿐인데 이런저런 일들 숨가쁘게 바쁜 이모 같은 세상 때문에 너와 내가 멀어진 거라 둘러대면 괜히 나는 잘못 없는 것처럼 꾸며내는 것만 같아 그러지 못하고 바람만 맞으며 서 있어 먼 훗날 너에게 미안하지 않게 늘 난 기다릴래 그래 그게 더 맘 편해 오는 길을 잃어 오래 걸린대도 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼먼 훗날이라도 이 시간은 저편에
All the strings.
숨어버린 것만 같아 널 데리고 이대로 널 볼 수 없을까 가끔은 안 좋은 생각도 들어 난네 모습이 처져만 가 그래도 울지마 슬플 것 같지만 희미하게 남아 있는 너를 위해 오는 길을 잃어 오래 걸린대도 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼먼 훗날이라도
Well, that was just beautiful. Oh, wow. We're going to bring in the greenery too. So I'm wondering if that one, I feel like that, was that talking to yourself?
I
almost wondered if
I
it
was
was
doing
talking,
fine.
I almost wondered if it was talking to like your future self and the way you kind of like lose yourself and that you're going to come back to yourself and you'll always find your way back to, even though you may stumble upon and get lost and go off on this way or that way. I couldn't tell if it was maybe to someone like specific in your life or if it was kind of like a Dear Me type song. Like a
I
growing.
didn't even think about it that way, but I could definitely see it that way. I was thinking I couldn't tell if it was like a person or just like a specific thing, like maybe a moment of time or something that you loved and were passionate about. And it's very hard to, I mean, it's part of growing and changing is that you walk away from some things and forgetting might happen or just you don't come back to it or the person, which could be yourself for a very long time. And no matter what, it's still sitting there waiting for you, whether you come back or not. And that's something that can be really difficult to think about, that this person, this thing, or this part of yourself is just sitting and waiting for you to find it again. And it's just sitting there blowing in the wind, kind of lonely. It felt very sort of lonely, but also like, I'm not leaving you. I'm not forever gone. I'm just constantly blowing as the wind changes and the wind is going.
Felt kind of like you're that person standing there in like this field and this like wind is just constantly blowing and it's kind of like melancholy or sentimental and you're kind of just like watching it happen and you're like, I know this is gonna have to happen, but like it'll come back around eventually, but until that time then I'll just be here waiting even though it may be painful. So that was such a gorgeous song.
It was beautiful. And I think what really kind of got me at the end is they brought in the strings but stripped down the vocals and just, but it was gorgeous. The layered vocals, the harmonies, everything they kept bringing in to make it feel very big. But before it would get too big, they'd be like, but remember, there's this very important message. So they'd bring everything back down. And it was absolutely gorgeous. So let's see what we're going to do for the music video. And this is our last one today.
너를 기다리다 바라봤어 저기 멀리 어느 생각
That, like
찬바람이
the
계속
cool
부는
colors.
것보다
Oh no.
아주 작은 바람 깊이 혼자서 그저 멍하니 누군가 쓸쓸하게 찾는 게 꼭 나 같아 이런저런 일들 숨가쁘게 바쁜 이모 같은 세상 때문에 너와 내가 멀어진 거라 둘러대면 괜히 나는 잘못 없는 것처럼 꾸며내는 것만 못하고 바람만 맞으며 서 있어 먼 훗날 너에게
Oh, compass.
미안하지 않게 늘 난 기다릴래 그래 그게 더 맘 편해 오는 길을 잃어 오래 걸린데도 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼 먼 훗날이라도 사람들은 다들 겉으로만 바람이 차지 않냐 물어봐 그냥 그렇게 묻고 지나가서 다 잊어버릴 거면서 물어봐 너에게서 부는 바람 같아서 그저 아무 말 없이 기다릴 뿐인데 이런저런 일들 숨가쁘게 바쁜 이모 같은 세상 때문에 너와 내가 멀어진 거라 둘러대면 괜히 나는 잘못 없는 것처럼 꾸며내는 것만 같아 그러지 못하고 바람만 맞으며 서 있어 먼 훗날 너에게 미안하지 않게 늘 난 기다릴래 그래 그게 더 맘 편해 오는 길을 잃어 오래 걸린대도 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼먼 훗날이라도 이 시간은 저편에 숨어버린 것만 같아 널 데리고 이대로 널 볼 수 없을까 가끔은 안 좋은 생각도 들어 난네 모습이 처져만 가 그래도 울지마 슬플 것 같지만
This part gets me every time.
희미하게 남아
That vulnerability in his voice.
오는 길을 잃어 오래 걸린대도 돌고 돌아 내게 다시 찾아와주면 돼먼 훗날이라도
Running towards it.
The wind.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous.
Ocean? There's still wind.
My goodness.
All kinds of. Oh. I feel like I was about to blow away.
Oh, it's very strong winds.
Tornado incoming. A gale. A fierce gale. That was what our wind sounded
Wow.
like earlier today, actually. We
It
had some
did.
pretty crazy wind.
That video added like a whole other layer on top of the song itself too, I feel. Just with a lot of the scenes that we have, a lot of loneliness, desperation, almost frustration. I couldn't tell if like dropping the compass was like losing your way or just like just kind of assuming you're not going to find it again. But then we had the change at the end with the strings coming in, turning and choosing to run
towards
like
it.
back towards. Like
Back.
Sung Hwan was running away from the car that he'd been stuck in the whole time, like going
They were also
back
going.
to try to find something.
They were going back in several scenes. It was reversing.
I also noticed they were all wearing the same ring.
Was it-
So I don't know if that was specifically like, I know they've got a 17 ring, but I noticed they were all, I think they all had it on the same finger too. And then of course they had the one in their hand, but I just, that every single one of these unit videos I know were like produced by the same project, I suppose.
Oh, the videos.
Um,
The VM project.
Yep, and they were so artistic and just so well done, but like not the same.
Yeah.
They matched the songs. They really got across what I feel like the members were attempting to get across and trying to express, and I think that was done beautifully on top of the songs themselves just being absolutely amazing. So, did you want to say anything else about Pinwheel? I did want to say before we sign off that this was a really cool experience, all four of them, just like really getting another taste into their individual sides of their music. We really feasted today on the like just like different sides and I think the perspectives into their artistic abilities and how they want to be as artists on top of just 17, like as the hip hop team and what the performance team wants to express. I just think that's really cool.
Well, and this is from 2017 even.
I know.
We've got other ones we still haven't seen.
It just makes me even that much more excited to continue seeing 17 as 17 and then continuing to see the units
and also solos.
And the solos, yes.
We have a lot to get to.
So, more we do this, more it just like adds to the excitement of like, oh, there's another piece to uncover. So this was just absolutely incredible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. We love you so much and we will see you in the next one. Bye.